Breaking news from the UK. Britain's King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer. Buckingham Palace has issued a statement saying that the cancer was discovered while the King was undergoing a separate procedure for an enlarged prostate. That news coming out in just the last hour. We want to go now to our correspondent, Charlotte Chilson-Pill in London. She is going to walk us through this announcement. And Charlotte, I mean, what more can you tell us? And I think we can say with certainty that a lot of people maybe surprised, but maybe not shocked by the news.
Surprising news, certainly, Brent. Unsettling news as well. As you mentioned there, it had been clear that the King had undergone treatment for a prostate condition, an enlarged prostate. The palace was very transparent about that at the time. Indeed, they said they wanted to be transparent to raise awareness about the issue. Now, though, this news coming out that he is indeed being treated for cancer, there is less information on that, less clarity on that. The palace in the last hour or so has put out a statement. It said that the King remains wholly positive about his treatment and is looking forward to returning to public duties as soon as possible. But there is no information there on the type of cancer, the treatment, or indeed his prognosis. There is a lot that remains unknown. What seems clear, though, is that this cancer is not linked to the prostate treatment that he did receive. In fact, it seems that it was found during diagnostic tests during that treatment. So a lot unknown at the moment, certainly very unsettling for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a very good point. When they say treatment, we don't know what that means. We don't know if we're talking about chemotherapy, radiation. We just have no idea. The palace says that the King will go into what they're calling a regular treatment regime. Is there any indication, Charlotte, that this will affect his duties as monarch and as head of state?
Well, there are some things that we do know there. The palace, again, in its statement, has said he'll continue with his constitutional role as head of state. That, of course, is crucial, including paperwork and private meetings. But he will step back from some of the public-facing roles while he undergoes this treatment, probably expected. But this is a difficult time for the royal family at the moment. We know that the Princess of Wales, Catherine, she's stepped back from public duties. She's been in hospital. She's recovering from abdominal surgery. It's not exactly clear what's going on there, but this clearly a very difficult start to the year for the royal family. Too, obviously, the King, Princess of Wales, major figures, they're out of action in terms of public duties.
And we know that the King went public with his condition of having an enlarged prostate, saying that he wanted people to be aware that this is the realities for men as men get older. And the public reaction to that was overwhelmingly positive. And now he's coming out letting the world know that he has cancer. Have we seen public reactions in any way to that?
We have, and it does seem that they did want to be transparent about this to avoid any speculation, particularly now that treatment has started. But the palace historically has not always been very clear when it comes to announcing medical conditions of members of the royal family. So it is interesting to have seen the amount of information that is in the statement this evening. Reaction, yes, indeed, it has come in. We are getting reports that the King's son, the Duke of Sussex, Harry, who we know lives in the United States, has spoken to his father about the diagnosis and is expected to come to the UK within days, looking for confirmation on that at the moment. But that is some reaction from members of his family. But of course, as you would expect, there has been reaction across the political spectrum here in the UK. You've had the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak. He's put out a statement saying that he wishes His Majesty a full and speedy recovery, saying he has no doubt he'll be back to full strength in no time, and he knows the whole country will be wishing him well. Internationally as well, we've heard from the United States, the State Department also saying thoughts are with the King and his family at what is clearly a very difficult time.
Yeah, difficult indeed. Our correspondent, Charlotte Chilson-Pill, with the latest tonight from London, that breaking news, King Charles diagnosed with cancer. Charlotte, thank you.